Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot by Melissa, and today's reading is going to be answering the question, how does your person perceive you? So we will be looking into your person's current perception of you. What type of vibes do they pick up from you, and how are they thinking about you, essentially? Keep in mind, guys, that when we're looking at this reading, it is going to be from your person's perspective. So it doesn't necessarily mean that their perception is accurate. It's just the way that they are perceiving you based off their own unique experience. Getting into our disclaimers, keep in mind this is a general reading, so some of the messages may apply to you quite specifically, others of the messages might not. So if it doesn't feel like it fits for you, simply just release it and let it go. And definitely don't allow it to get you upset, right? Remember, it's a general reading. A lot of people have their eyes on this video, so it's nearly going to be impossible for it to resonate for every single person that watches. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, all of the details on how you could schedule one with me will be linked in the description box down below. Personal readings are always a great way to get a more specific and accurate read on your own personal energy and situation. All right, so let's go ahead and get into our pile selection. So today we're doing a pick a color with the Color Mage Oracle. So for pile 1, card 1, we are working with the color gold. For pile 2, card 2, we have this Jasper color. And for pile 3, card 3, we're working with this Clary Sage kind of pinkish color. So I want you guys to take a deep breath. Think about your person and how they currently perceive you. Go ahead and select the color or the card that you feel the most intuitively connected to. And once you've made your choice, you can scroll down to the description box to locate the timestamp that will take you to your selected pile. See you there. Hey, pile 1, if you guys picked out the gold color, this will be your reading. So we're going to find out, how does your person perceive you? And starting off with our 2 oracle cards, you have the gold color, of course, which says abundance. And then we have the energy of the lake, stillness, coming up here. Wow, beautiful energy to start us off, pile 1. So there's definitely something about you that this person sees as being very special. I feel like you guys have like a really bright, sort of radiant energy to this person, but you don't necessarily come across as somebody who's like overly outgoing or overly like expressive, because the lake is talking about having stillness. So there's something about you that I think this person sees as being more of a quiet confidence, or like you're very positive and optimistic, and it's just the vibe that you put out. Abundance can also speak of like finances for some of you as well. For some of you guys, this person may feel or perceive you as being really well off. They may see you as being somebody who is well cared for in the material realm as well. But for the majority of you guys, this feels more like an inner optimism, an inner abundance. Like you're the type of person that just attracts anything that you want to yourself, because you have this really uplifting spirit. This person may view you guys as being quite reflective and peaceful. Like you're a peaceful person to be around. Again, it's like you have a quiet confidence about you. You're not necessarily somebody that they see as having to do a lot to get attention. You're very calm, peaceful, quite reflective for sure. Reflective keeps coming up. So let's take a look at the next deck here for pile number 1. For some of you guys, you actually might make this person feel more at peace too, right? Especially if you guys are definitely like, no, I'm more of an outgoing personality. There's something about your energy that I think is very calming to this person that you're thinking about. So how does pile 1's person perceive them? We have a 4 of Pentacles. How does pile 1's person perceive them? Queen of Swords. Strength card, yeah. Quiet confidence, kind of restrained, kind of, there's definitely like indication here. I feel this person with the Four of Pentacles, they definitely kind of see you as being reserved. I can see that. And that makes a lot of sense with the Strength card here as well. I think this person, if you're asking about a romantic connection, I actually do think this person finds you really attractive in your physical appearance and your energy. But with the Four of Pentacles coming up here, I definitely feel this person sees you as being a little bit reserved, a little bit protective over your energy, a little bit protective over your space, your resources. Like you have a lot to give to others, but they see you as being a little bit withholding in a sense. Like you're not just going to give away your time, effort, energy, and resources to anyone. For some of you, I do feel this person sees you as a little bit closed off and maybe even a little bit intimidating with the Queen of Swords being here as well. You know, you guys just radiate this quiet confidence to this person, right? And you're very confident in your demeanor. And I think that in and of itself intimidates this person a little bit. They know with the Queen of Swords that you're somebody that they can't pull one over on, right? They definitely see you as someone that they respect. You're someone that commands respect. Somebody who is, again, reflective and introspective. Somebody who's also really good with their words, too. But it's interesting because, like, in this Queen of Swords, she's very much, like, just silently surveying things. It's like they see you as being very observant, very discerning. When you do speak, it's because you have something important to say, right? It's not like you're just talking just to talk. You know, I'm kind of being drawn to this. Look at this, guys. It's like I see the weirdest things in the cards. There's like a little bowl of water that's in this cage here. So I kind of feel like there's a part of this person that kind of wishes that they could get to know your heart a little bit more, or that you would be a little bit more emotionally expressive toward them, because they see you as so calm, cool, and collected emotionally here with this still water coming up at the lake. Like they see you as being very emotionally, like almost kind of stoic, maybe with the Strength card here. And it's like you don't always open up fully to everyone. And I feel like it's probably just a certain level of discernment that you have, you know, from being hurt in the past, maybe by this person or just maybe by people in general, right? All right, so let's take a look. How does pile one's person perceive them? We have playful, having fun. There's definitely an energy of travel that I'm picking up on here as well with this little, like, it almost looks like a flight attendant outfit or something. I don't know. But I'm getting the travel energy from actually both of these cards, the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. We have ready, wants to connect. We have blast from the past here. So you might know this person, may have known them for a long time. It's like this person sees you as someone that's like very, like you keep it light, you keep it fun. They have fun with you. Like they perceive you as a fun person to be around. And it's interesting because it's like, even though you come across as a little bit reserved or measured in a sense of like the way that you share resources, time, effort, energy with others, they can feel that you're somebody that wants to be communicating and wanting to connect with them. I actually feel like the way that they perceive you as wanting to connect is more so through your communication, through like conversation, intellectual conversation, perhaps. For some of you guys, I feel like this Four of Pentacles is talking about the way that they perceive you as being with money. Like maybe they see you as not wanting to spend a lot of money on a lot of things, that you save your money versus spending your money. For some of them, I feel like maybe the money gets in the way, like your frugality in a sense might get in the way of some of like the fun things they want to do, like maybe traveling with you, you know? All right, so how does pile one's person perceive them, please? Let's take a look at this archetype deck. We have the Engineer. Ability to give creative energy a practical expression, talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas, reliance on mechanistic solutions without regard for emotional consequences. There's definitely this reoccurring theme, I feel, pile one, of your person viewing you as being very emotionally reserved. With this Engineer card coming up, this is definitely like them seeing you as being very smart. You're very like much an intellectual to them. Practical expression, right? And somebody who's a really good problem solver, which makes a lot of sense with the Queen of Swords. How does pile one's person perceive them? We have the Saboteur. Highlight your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Induces self-destructive behavior or the desire to undermine others. Like, when I see this card coming up, especially with the Queen of Swords, who's really smart, reflective, discerning, I feel like this person sees you as someone who is very just introspective, keeps coming up. Like, you really work to understand yourself, and you really work to understand your ways and even the ways of others, and digging a little bit deeper to see where fears and blockages are coming from in your life. More air energy coming up here. So definitely somebody who is an intellectual, someone who's really smart. I kind of feel for some of you guys with this card coming up with a Saboteur that there is this sense of, because we have this reoccurring theme of like withholding emotion, this person may actually feel as though you sabotage emotional connections because your fear of opening up might be a bit strong from their perspective. Right, because this is talking about your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. Like, there's a fear for you that this person perceives of opening up and losing something. But with the Four of Pentacles, this is about taking, you know, it's like you're saving and hoarding your metaphorical resources, your love, your money, whatever it is. And the problem with this sometimes is that because we're holding everything so close to our chest, we're not opening ourselves up to receiving more abundance, right? With the Gold card. I feel like this person wants you to like open up a little bit more so that you can receive more, because you are somebody who's highly worthy of more. I feel especially for some of you guys, if you're having some sort of financial setback right now, like this person sees you as being worthy of so much more, but there's a need to have like a mindset shift around the way that you think about money or resources here. So let's see. For pile one, tell us a little bit more. This is our last deck. So let's just see. How does this person perceive pile one, please? We have the Goddess of Reinvention here. How does pile one's person perceive them, please? And we have the Goddess of Love. How beautiful. Look at this, the Goddess of Luck at the bottom of the deck with all of these coins coming up here. That's wild. Lots of synchronicities around money and abundance here. All right, so let's look at this Goddess of Reinvention first. This is a Mayan goddess, and it says, the moon goddess of creativity is overseeing your reinvention right now, even if you don't see it. If you're feeling called to make a transition, then you have, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I don't want to say it wrong. You have their blessing. It is a fortuitous time to make change. So I feel like this person sees you as somebody who is, again, with the Engineer card and the Queen of Swords, they see you as being highly, highly innovative. Maybe you guys are going through a period of reinvention in your life right now, or a transitional like period in your life. And that could be where some of this like fear-based energy is coming from that they're picking up on here. I feel like this person just wants you to have fun. You know, like they want you to open up a little bit more. They want you to loosen up a little bit more. They want you to put yourselves out there differently than you are right now. I don't know. I'd be curious to hear who this person is, because I feel like they really care about you and they seem to have your best interests at heart. Pile 1. Let's see. We have this Goddess of Love. Let's see. Goddess of Love and Wilderness is gifting you with powers of attraction right now. You'll find yourself especially magnetic to the things you're seeking. And if you lean into that, she'll reveal the path to romantic success. Yeah, so it's like there's something here about love, but also your money and your abundance. This person sees you as being able to like call in anything that you want into your life if you just open yourself up and put your mind to it. So this is a really interesting reading, Pile 1. I think we're going to go ahead and end your message here, but please comment below. Let me know who this person is that you're asking about and what your connection is to them. Is it romantic? Is it platonic? Is it like a mentor of some sort? Let me know. If you guys are not already, definitely subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next video. And I do look forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey, Pile 2, if you guys chose this Jasper color, this is going to be your reading. So we're looking into how your person perceives you. And starting off with your first message, this card of Jasper says, follow the leader. Ooh, and then you guys have the energy of dance, celebration coming up. So right off the bat, this person definitely views you from a leadership perspective. And this person perceives you as somebody who is really fun to be around. Maybe you guys are currently celebrating something specific as you're coming into this reading. This person may associate you with dancing or performing arts or something like that as well. So yeah, let's take a look at the tarot right away and let's just see what else we can get. So for Pile 2, how does their person perceive them? How does Pile 2's person perceive them? We have the energy of the Devil coming up. We have the energy of the Five of Swords coming up. So this is already interesting. We have a Five of Wands at the bottom. So have you guys been like fighting with this person, or this person? I feel like also for some of you guys, especially if this person is like a romantic connection, I do feel that they see you as being like highly sought after. Like there might be a lot of competition for them to get to you. And I feel like a part of this following the leader that's coming up is that this person may actually want you to like take the lead in the situation, because maybe they're a little bit confused with the Five of Swords about like what they want to do or how to do it with you. Whatever their intentions are, how to bring that to life. But how do they perceive you, Pile 2? I keep wanting to call you Pile 1. How do they perceive you? You're a lot of fun to be around. But I kind of feel with this Devil card coming up here, look at this. You see how like there's this head in the hands. We have the head in the hands here. I feel like this person perceives you as being a little bit of an overthinker, or you sort of bring this energy out into them in a way. The Devil card makes me feel like this person is very drawn to you. Like there's definitely this magnetic attraction. They find you to be really tempting. They find you to be somebody who is maybe even highly addictive for them to be around. And with the dancing energy here, maybe you and this person like partake in nightlife together a lot. Like you go out drinking or you go out partying or something along those lines. Like there's something about lifestyle here with you for some of you, or this person is like really sucked into it. I feel though this person kind of feels like you hold a lot of control over them in a sense. Because I keep being drawn to this little person here who's kind of like the devil is sort of pulling the strings and causing him to feel this way. So I feel like you definitely like get into this person's head and cause them like a lot of, I shouldn't laugh, but you cause them a lot of like mental anguish in a sense. Maybe anguish is a strong word, but you definitely have them in their head over you for sure. And they definitely feel that you have some sort of control over them. Now, if this is a romantic situation, I do think this person is highly physically attracted to you as well. I feel like with the Five of Swords, this person perceives you as someone who's like playing games a little. Like, again, I feel that they really perceive you as being the person that's in control here. There's a high level of physical attraction here. Oh my God, I'm like feeling it right now. Let's continue. I want a little more info. So let's see for pile 2, how does their person perceive them? How does their person perceive them? Demanding. Hard to please. Yeah, there's something about your lifestyle. We have irresistible, intense attraction. Yeah. You guys might also have a hard time with this person just like communicating clearly and healthily together with the Five of Swords. Like a lot of times this is where you're just like petty bickering or, you know, bantering around, pointless arguments, things like that. There's also an energy with the Five of Swords that comes up for me a lot, which is a lack of vulnerability, where you're playing a lot of games and nobody's really fully saying how they truly feel because no one wants to like let their guard down and be vulnerable to the other person. They are highly, highly attracted to you though, and I feel like that's part of the issue for them is that they are a bit insecure about this. They feel like they have to really compete for your attention, that you have a lot of people that want to be with you or around you that take up your space and time, and I think that they get in their head about that. It intimidates them a little bit, I feel. And, you know, when it comes to this energy of demanding, I feel this energy is having to do with your lifestyle. Like I was saying earlier, I feel like this person perceives you as somebody who likes to have really nice things, maybe financially. They feel that you would expect, you know, them to provide some of these things for you. Even if you haven't said this to them, they're definitely perceiving it this way. You know, because I'm seeing like nice purses, I'm seeing makeup, I'm seeing money in this picture, I'm seeing a really nice, beautiful outfit, right? There's something about this that feels just like a lot to this person. Like I almost feel like there's a part of them that feels like they can never be good enough or do good enough by you, no matter how hard they try. There's definitely an energy of self-sabotage that I feel here coming from your person. So how does pile 2's person perceive them? We have the Goddess. The feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality, exploitation of the female nature and form. They're very physically attracted to you. This person definitely perceives you as being highly feminine, really sexy, really beautiful. There's a fixation on your body here as well. And I think maybe for some of you guys, I don't know if you put yourselves out there on social media, like, or do OnlyFans or do, something on Instagram where you're putting out like a certain type of image or lifestyle or modeling or something like that where your body is exposed. It doesn't even have to necessarily be your body, but maybe just posting sexy photos on Instagram or something like that. They're associating you with this. Like, this is a big part of the way that they view you. And they're like drawn to it and they like it. They're really attracted to it, but there's also a part of them that feels like bad about it. I don't know how else to say it. They don't feel good completely about it. It causes a lot of conflict for them in their mind, mental conflict, and just like inner turmoil. Because it's like there's a lot of people that are vying for your attention, and I think that kind of bothers them sometimes. So we have the divine child that says innocence, purity, and redemption suggests a special connection with the divine, an inability to defend oneself against negative forces. So it's interesting because this person sort of views you as a sweet, innocent, pure sort of person, right? Like you're the type of person that can see a situation through a fresh perspective, through the lens of a child, right? Which is like a new, fresh perspective. But I also think because of this, they worry or feel that you don't do the best job of maybe setting boundaries at times with your many admirers, that maybe you're a little bit too open with people, with other people outside of the connection they have with you. Because I feel like your person is a king energy. This is here at the bottom of the deck. We have the king. Enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting from those in your charge. Excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. See, there's that energy of control being here and this energy of leadership being here. And so I feel like because this person is like a really strong masculine energy, doesn't mean that they're completely healthy in their perception here, right? But I feel like part of the problem here is there's a power struggle going on because you seem like somebody to them who's in your own power, that you kind of pull the strings in this situation. And I think that it feels like competitive to them. You know, like you're competing with them in a sense, even if you're not intending to do so. Okay, let's continue here. We're going to close it out with 2 more cards. So tell us a little bit more about how pile 2's person perceives them. Oops, hold on. How does pile 2's person perceive them? We have the self-care card coming up. How does pile 2's person perceive them? Yeah, I feel like they just think you're incredibly beautiful. That just continues to come up. The physical attraction is super strong here. Okay, let's take a look at these goddess cards to see what else we have. All right, so we have this Welsh goddess of self-care. It says it's time to take care of yourself. Goddess of flowers in spring is guiding you to fill your own well and tend to your own garden because the time to bloom is coming very soon. I think this kind of goes along with your lifestyle. I mean, they do see you as this beautiful goddess. Like, they see you as incredibly beautiful. I think that you guys probably, in their view, like to spend a lot of money and time on self-care, right? Doing things that fill up your own cup. And I feel like a lot of it may have to do with this image that you guys put out. They might think that you're really into like the spa or into like the makeup, the hair, like the nice things. There's definitely this energy of you really enjoying taking care of yourself. We also have this goddess of enlightenment here. So let's take a look at this one. This is a Hindu goddess of knowledge and the arts. It says, they're opening your third eye to all things that require wisdom and study. Focus on these things and you'll be rewarded with enlightenment. So you guys may be very spiritual as well, and this person feels that, especially with this talking about the goddess of knowledge and the arts. This girl is reading a book here, if you can't tell. So that maybe they also perceive you as being really smart and somebody who knows a lot about the areas in which you are a subject matter expert. You have an artistic side to you. Like, it just seems like there's something about what you do for work or for a hobby that's very artistically expressive in some way. But the third eye coming up here is really interesting because there's a part of them that sees you as being incredibly wise, maybe even a little bit psychic, or just somebody who is really aware. You trust in your intuition. So this is very interesting, pile 2. I would love to hear from you in the comments who this person is and what your connection is to them. So please comment below and let me know what's going on with them and how you feel that this matches up. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you there. Bye. Hey, pile 3. If you guys chose this pink Clary Sage card, this will be your reading. So we're looking into how your person perceives you. So this Clary Sage color has the words euphoria and insight written on it, which is already really interesting. Ooh, and then you guys also have the energy of the Vision Quest. So right off the bat, I do feel that this person perceives you as being highly spiritual. I feel that this person associates you with a high level of wisdom and insight. And with the Vision Quest, this is giving me minimalistic energy as well. Like, you're the type of person that doesn't need a lot of stuff, right? Because the Vision Quest is when you're sort of like going into the desert without all of your excess stuff. You're just taking water with you, and you're going out into the desert and you're meditating and seeking some sort of spiritual insight from the experience, right? So this person sees you as being really minimalistic and someone who I think is really wise due to some of the experiences that you've had in your life. When I think of sage, I also think of sort of like a cleansing energy as well. I don't know about the specific Clary Sage, but typically when you're using sage, you're doing so to cleanse. So there's something about you that I think is very healing and cleansing to this person. Like, they come around you and they feel clear again. And I think part of it has to do with the spiritual insights that you're able to impart onto them, or just the wisdom that you're able to impart onto them. Like, you make them feel uplifted and make them feel better in some way. So let's see a little bit more. So how does pile 3's person perceive them at this time? How does their person perceive them? Okay, we have a 4 of Swords. This is interesting. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a different storyline here, but let's see. 4 of Swords. How does pile 3's person perceive them? 3 of Pentacles. For some of you guys, I feel that this person actually perceives you as being a little bit isolated right now, or a little bit off on your own, sort of doing your own thing with the 4 of Swords, because this is about sort of like detaching from something and taking a mental break. You guys actually might just be really focused on mental health in general and making sure that you are protecting yourself, protecting your energy. Maybe that's something you say a lot. I just need to like protect my energy, disconnect from something, because they are also associating you here with work or teamwork or creativity in some aspect, right? So maybe you're somebody who's an artist. You guys might also be like a coworker or colleagues with this person. Like, there's a group here working together on some sort of creative endeavor, the 3 of them. So they're perceiving you in this light of like teamwork, working together, collaboration. I think that they see you as being a really good team player. Like, you're somebody that they want on their team. But there's certainly this energy with the 4 of Swords of being a little bit disconnected as well. So let's see what else comes through for pile 3. How does their person perceive them? It It just definitely feels that you guys are trying to emotionally disconnect from something a little bit here. Maybe this person, I don't know. How do they perceive pile 3? We have secret. Hidden intentions. Okay. We have fun loving. Good times. Let's see, we have independent on their own terms. They definitely see you as somebody who's really unique. Like you have your own unique vibe, your own unique way of doing things. Especially to them, because I feel like this person just might be really different from you in a sense. Like, especially with all this spiritual energy, like, I just don't think your person is necessarily like that. And they see that in you and they find it really intriguing. They do feel that you have some sort of a secret that you're keeping, that you're not being truthful and transparent with them about your intentions here, or that you're hiding something from them, even if it's just hiding your true self. Because again, we have this energy of being disconnected here. And in this card, you can see she's sort of protecting herself with the umbrella. She's hiding her face a little bit here. They think that you have some sort of intentions toward them that you're not fully communicating because of the fact that you disconnect at times. But they see you as somebody that they have a lot of fun with. They enjoy being in your presence. They are associating you with good times, happy energy. So let's see. How does pile 3's person perceive them? How does pile 3's person perceive them? The mediator. Gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. Negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. That's really interesting because that card does kind of echo this energy of teamwork and collaboration, right? Being able to see both sides of an argument. Maybe you guys are Libras also, Libra energy coming through. But there still continues to be this energy of them kind of feeling like you're not being completely authentic. Like there's something they feel that you're holding back. Let's see what else we get. How does pile 3's person perceive them? We have the hedonist. Inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself, pursues pleasure to the detriment of health, indulges at the expense of others. You guys are fun-loving. Like they certainly do perceive you in this light. You like to enjoy yourself. I think this person also sees you as being quite beautiful too. I wonder though if there's a part of you that they think there's something about your health, mental health maybe that's coming up. Because they see you as disconnecting here and they're associating you with this sort of like cleansing, healing energy. You know? Let's see. Tell us a little bit more. How does pile 3's person currently perceive them? We have Oba, domesticity. Okay. We have a couple coming out here, so we're going to just take them all. We have this goddess of gratitude, and then we have this goddess of resurrection. So let's take a look in the guidebook. I want to see what these all kind of stand for here. So let's start with the Goddess of domesticity. Definitely very maternal energy coming through with that. Homemaker sort of energy coming through with that. This says, Goddess of marriage and domesticity is signaling for you to focus on tending to your own home and domestic area. Leaning into your home life is going to help support you at this time. So they seem, maybe you guys are kind of like a homebody, or they seem you as being like home oriented in a sense, like something about tending to your domestic duties they are associating you with. Flower Goddess of gratitude is guiding you to embrace all the good things in your life and honor them with gratitude. Now is the time to acknowledge your many blessings. Maybe you guys are known to have like a gratitude practice or a gratitude journal. I feel that there's also been, or currently you're going through, some sort of change in your life with these butterflies that are here. Maybe something to do with your creative endeavors, because there's a lot of creative energy here that this person sees in you as well. Let's see. We have this Goddess of resurrection. You have the power to reinvent yourself at any moment. Bring yourself up from what you may feel like the bottom. You can overcome the challenges that have been set before you. Goddess of the sky and rebirth is holding your hand. Yeah, so they're definitely kind of seeing you guys as going through some sort of massive rebirth or transformation in your life. And maybe you've been sort of on this journey recently coming into this reading, and that's why they're sort of perceiving this from you. It's really interesting because there's like, I'm wondering if this is like a career transition for some of you guys, because there's a lot of this like professional energy that I see here with like the Three of Pentacles and with like the mediator energy coming up. But I also feel like there's this side of you that this person sees that wants to enjoy your life a little bit more, wants to have a little bit more fun, that wants to change something about maybe the way that you're working or what you're doing with your time. Because they're seeing you as going through this like really big transformation right now. So this is really interesting, pile 3. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments. How do you feel that this resonates with your situation, and what's your connection to this person that you asked about? Comment below and let me know. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated once I post the next video, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye.